Yeah, I mean the word in Latin means speedy and something in movement and something that is maybe being done in a rush but not in a negative way. I was at my parents' house and my grandmother was there, my mom's mom, Anneannem. Actually, I have some origins from here. I asked my mom, why didn't you tell me something, you know, very obvious about being from Istanbul? And she told me that even she, as a child, she didn't really experience that because her family also didn't talk about it. I remember I felt nice knowing I come from here, even though I never been here before. First time I came was 2014. We came with Nico, like I think it was Ria Karakköy. I saw the Istanbul view and I said to myself, okay, Danae, this is something that feels very close to you. But also I had no idea about the place apart from some touristic stuff. So I thought this is not fair for my connection with it. The whole place has common cultural roots with Greece and everything. I felt that I owe it to me and to my roots to explore the place. At that time it was the first seed, this small voice that says, you should come here again and stuff. And then we came back in 2018 for a gig, again with Nico, and I said, okay, I need to move here at some point. Is up to a point the album itself. For example, the first track called Anasa means nefes, breath. It's like a very chill song. It's like, you know, a breath to a new, I don't want to say a new life, but let's say a new turn in life. It's like coming here. Also, the second song of the album, Yeditepe, a song that has several layers of melodies that, when combined together, they make something more complex. But if you listen to each melody individually, it's something rather simple. This song resembles to me Istanbul and the social rhythms that exist in the city. Firstly, I came for an event here and I really liked the place, and then I met Eren. Must have been 2 years ago. I felt very cozy instantly. And I like the places that are not, let's say, perfect, but have different objects, have some character. You know, it has a true touch. And when I was thinking about the lunch party, I really wanted to do it here because it's a place that actually it feels more personal to me.
Nice. All my nerves.
Yeah, that's why we are here now. I'm very happy for that. Of tradition. That was nice. I mean, I can stay here, you can have the party downstairs. How the whole project started is from my need to create something only with drums. And this microbe came into my head like in 2016, around that time, when I first listened to a record from Max Roach, the Drums Unlimited, which is a drum solo record. I felt like, oh, drums can be something different, not just rhythmical stuff. 2 years after that, I was in a live performance of the Derek in Athens. He played with solo davul. After I saw that, I was amazed how a person comes just with one drum, not even a drum kit, you know, just one drum, and makes a performance with it. I said, okay, I can do it. Maybe I can do it too, because I want to. And when I saw another person doing it, it gave me courage to create a drum solo project. Practicing in drum and bass studio, and I wanted to have a chord progression for me to just have fun and play, and I created this chord progression, and then I played along, and then I created all these parts. But that was the very initial point. After that, it had to go to production and record and listen what I do, be more into detail. For example, Velox is the only song that I created it firstly on synthesizer Moog, Matriarch Moog, and then I added the grooves. So actually the album shaped with trial and error somehow. You know, I tried to feel what's the order and why should Anasa be first, why it be second. So somehow it's like the story of coming to Istanbul, like Anasa it's like the breath. Then Yeditepe is like realizing how multi-layered Istanbul is. Then Keno, the third one, it's a very melancholic 1.5 minute song. It has voices of my partner and my sister and the snoring of my cat and some very mellow chords and other field recordings. So it's like a dreamy memory or something. It's like missing the people I love while being here and creatures. In Greek, Keno means empty, like space, but I refer to Reno Keno by writing it in the French way. Velox is like, you know, back to my everyday life kind of thing. Then Dokuz is like the realization of common cultural aspects between Turkey and Greece and how I can relate to that. And then we have Velocis, which is like the answer to Velox. Arise is like superpower, you know, I feel like running, you know, on Bosphorus, but not like in, but like on top of the water with that song. Toplam Tamam is the name is funny, I will explain, but I just decided the second time I recorded the drums that I would like to have a song that is just drums and just, you know, an outburst of energy without much organization beforehand. And my friend Denise at the end, we recorded together in Miam. He said, wanna shoot another one? I said, no, I'm done. That's it, but it was nice to keep his phrase at the end. By the way, Toplam Tamam is a phrase I invented during my first months in Istanbul. I was talking to my friend Metehan. I wanted to say like everything is good, you know, all good. So I knew these words like Toplam, like meaning a whole, and Tamam meaning okay. So I said Toplam Tamam, and it stayed, and I like to use it for the last song as a title. Like, you know, the album is finished, all good, Toplam Tamam, bitti.